Hey YouTube, this is Yana Leeds 23 coming back to do a video, and this is not going to be any kind of hair video. This is going to be part 2 of Black women mentality in the South. And this time I'm coming back a little bit more smarter, a little bit more educated, being that I've been down in Atlanta for a while now, about a few years now. So I wanted to come back and update you on if I still feel the same way about Black women in the South. Do I still see the same things going on, and is my understanding better or is it worse? First, I want to say I get it. I've been reading a lot of the comments that were left on my last video. I mean, I may not answer all of them because some of them are like really disrespectful, some of them, and some of them are really deep. And you know, it's other people's opinion. So a lot of times you have to agree to disagree. And I just read them just to get a better insight on what you guys think. So let me get straight into it. Did my mentality change? Somewhat. Now that I became friends with some women down here and I get it, it's kind of like I should have also just put Black people instead of just Black women, because it's not just Black women, it's Black men, it's full circle. And a lot of the issues the Black women were having were stemming from these Black men that were giving them these insecurities. And I guess since I was fresh down here, I was still in my New York up north, like, you know, mentality where I just wasn't grasping the negativity. I wasn't understanding what was behind or fueling that negativity. So that being said, my outlook has changed somewhat. Before I even start into that, let me address these people saying that I bleach my skin. No, I do not bleach my skin. For one, I know people who do bleach their skin, like my homegirl, her mother, who is African from Ghana, she bleaches her skin and her knuckles are black, like are darker up here, and her ears are dark. Like, it's just, I know people who bleach their skin, they have different color variations in their skin, and for me, for the most part, my skin is the same color all over, and I don't have thousands and thousands of dollars to go and do skin bleaching or skin lightening. I mean, honestly, like, I still have like that Black girl thing where we're lighter in some places and darker in others, really because mostly the parts that see the sun are the darker places. And I got a tan this summer because I was out a lot. But no, for the most part, guys, I'm the same color all over. So I'm even lighter on my thighs. So no, I do not bleach my skin. Never, ever, never thought about it at all, really. And I just naturally, gradually got lighter. I was explaining to one guy on my comments that I got lighter, I think, because of the climate change, and I was going out more frequently when I lived in the Caribbean. Once I moved to America and the snow and all that cold stuff, like, I was not feeling the cold. Like, I was sitting here like, what? I don't never want to come back here ever again. I hate America. So I just didn't get it. I'm like, why do people like snow? Like, it's so freaking cold. Like, hated it. But anyway, yeah, I'm not exactly sure why I got lighter. It happened to a lot of my cousins, and I was saying both my parents are fairly fair-skinned people, so I'm thinking maybe I always was a lighter. I'm not even light-skinned. I don't consider myself light-skinned. I consider myself peanut butter. But compared to the color I used to be, maybe like a darker milk chocolate color to a peanut butter color, I definitely did get lighter. But I think I was always peanut butter. It was just that I was out in the sun a lot, and that changed once I came to America. So no, I do not bleach my skin. Stop it. Stop it. But anyway, yeah, let me get into it before this video gets ridiculously long. I get it. I get why Black women down here act the way that they do. The men down here are so disgusting. Like, I have grown true disgust for the men in Atlanta. Not all, because there's always exceptions to the rule, but the ones I have came across, the married, single, gay, bisexual, all types, it's like the men are completely corrupted and they are driving the women down in Atlanta crazy. I get it. I get why they act the way that they do, because these men out here and the music out here and these hoes ain't loyal and it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. All these songs come from Atlanta, and it's like on the radio, all you hear is them promoting side women and other women, and it's cool now. It's cool. It's like, who's being faithful? Faithful? What's that? That's like the kind of vibe I'm getting down here, and I'm completely turned off. Like, I praise the Lord every day that I found my husband, and that he's from up north, and his mentality is more on get money, get his family situated. Like, he's not about flossing and, oh, all these guys, like, trying to impress these people and these women. That, no, he's about his money. The guys down here are very superficial, and they're either, if they do meet a woman who is successful, because Atlanta is known for beautiful, successful black women. And I was telling people on my other video, is that's one of the reasons I love Atlanta. I love seeing like a beautiful black princess queen hopping into her Range Rover. Like, I don't see that. It kind of gives me something to look up to, you know. Even though I'm a black queen in my own, and I have my own house and my own car and my own stuff, I like to see other women doing their thing too. It makes me appreciate, I don't know, just appreciate them more, you know. But a lot of these women finding it hard to find love because these men are intimidated. And the men who are interested in them are trying to make them sugar mamas. And I think that is completely wrong. Like, they don't get any, I don't know, I guess they're intimidated by the success. And men down here, they like to control women. And a woman who's successful has more pull in a relationship. And she's not going to let you walk all over her. Why? Because she knows she does not need you. So these men are looking for women who are below them or not on their level, I guess, where they feel like they can manipulate and play Jedi mind tricks with them. And the more successful women who are more smarter, finding it hard to find a man who's on their level, who's committed, or isn't already married, or isn't married and having, you know, trying to have relations with her at the same time. Like, it's just a whole bunch of crap. And like, these women down here, a lot of their insecurities are gated by the fact that these men say they only date exotics. They're not dating just light-skinned women or red-bone women or whatever women. Now it's exotic. Now you have to be mixed half-breed with another race, or you just can't be a black woman. Like, nowadays, like, it's not accepted down here. Or they're looking for a woman to take care of them, or they're like, I have a woman, and if you like me, you could be number two. Like, who wants to be, I don't get that. Like, why would you ever accept being number two? Like, I always said to myself, I will never be number two to nobody. Like, no man, no woman, no nothing. Like, I don't even understand, why would you want to be second best? Like, there's so many people in this world for you to sit there and cry tears and hope one day he'll leave his girlfriend or his wife for you. Like, let's be serious. Like, I don't know. But these days, these women, they're accepting these things, and they're not understanding it's actually breaking down their psyche, because these men are lying to them, selling them dreams. Oh, one day I'll leave her for you, like, da-da-da-da-da. And these women are coming out their face disrespecting the wives, the girlfriends, the women who've been there. They're, oh, well, if he was your man, he would da-da-da-da, he wouldn't be in my bed. Da-da. Like, what you bragging about? That's cute. That's cute to you? Like, if he wasn't your man, like, you're still number two, and you'll always be number two. Like, whatever he's doing for you, it's not worth it. Like, but like I said, a lot of the insecurities I feel like are fueled by the men down here. Not all the men are negative, but a lot that I've encountered, a lot of married men. I get hit on by married men like it's nobody's business. And they will be with their wives, with their girlfriends, whatever. And these women, they look at, and they're like, okay, well, I guess they chop me up like, okay, well, she thinks she's all that because she's this, or she has long, like, I get a lot of that, you know. And I'm just a giddy, like, hey, boo. Like, I am so nonchalant and easygoing kind of person. I don't cares about none of the drama, none of that, nothing, okay? Like, when they say I don't gives a, I really don't gives a, okay? To be stressing none of that shit. So, long story short, yes, my view on down south women have changed. I get it. I see where the negativity, I see it, a lot of it stems from men. I mean, you can't make anybody control your outlook on things, but the way it is down here, I get it. I haven't been getting a lot of negative, like I was when I first came down here, maybe because I was so oblivious to the south. Like, I was like a chicken running around without its head down here, like completely oblivious. I couldn't understand how people were talking or anything. Like, I just didn't get it. You know, being from New York, I like my things pronto, fast, quick, and you definitely have to slow it down in the South. Definitely have to slow it down a little bit. Yeah, un poquito. But, Yeah, I actually like it down here. I definitely was able to become more successful down here. I feel like the South, Atlanta, Georgia to be exact, is the place to be if you want to be a black successful woman. There are a lot more black successful women down here than they are men, but it doesn't mean that men can't be successful down here as well. But as far as living wise, we are able to, me and my husband were able to have more, and do more things in the South. So I think I've grown an appreciation for the South. The people, I feel like it has changed because I've met most of the people in Georgia aren't really even from Georgia. They're from all over. And I guess Georgia's becoming the new New York City. But that old slave South mentality is still dug in there with all the rest of the nonsense. And that's the thing that I don't like. But as far as the people as a whole, like, the negativity, you get it everywhere, It's nothing, I think it is a little bit more intense in the South, but I guess maybe I've grown accustomed to it, guys. I really don't know. But I just wish as a people we would all just embrace each other. I feel like as black people, we are the most dominant, the strongest, the most, I don't know, like I don't know if to say intelligent, but I just feel like we have so much potential and we're so busy breaking each other down instead of building each other up. I saw this picture, right, on my Facebook. And it made me so sad, guys. You know why it made me sad? It was a picture, right? I think it was 4 different stairs, 4. And it had races of people at each stairs. And one picture showed Spanish people helping each other up the stairs, I guess, to success. So Spanish people helping each other. Then they had white people on the stairs helping each other to success. Then they had Asian people helping each other to success. When it came down to the last stairs of black people, do you know what we were doing on those stairs? We were pushing each other off those stairs. And that picture, as honest as it was, it broke my heart because it was so truth. It was so truthful. And it's like, why can't we help each other? Do you know how, like, you know how white people, some of them, they'll say they're the supreme race? I honestly believe if we had unity within our people, we would be the supreme race. But until we see that for ourselves, we will always be trying to break each other down, And my black is beautiful, your black is beautiful. No matter what shade of black you are, there's one thing that all connects all of us. Blackness, okay? So with that being said, I love you all, and I love all people, black, white, Spanish. I'm from New York, boo. I love them all. But I just want to see more love and compassion with my people. That's all. But thank you guys for watching. And I made 4,000 subscribers. Boom. Hopefully I make some more by the end of this year. Thanks for watching, guys.